Okay, so we are in line to get tickets to get the autographs for Bruce Campbell. In line to get tickets to get, and in another line to get autographs. And then we're gonna do a photo op. Oh yeah, we're at Rock and Chalk in Worcester, Massachusetts at the Centrum. I refuse to call it the DCU Center. And we'll see how it goes. I love waiting in line. Okay, tickets purchased. Here with Hunter and Damien. We're vlogging or blogging or we'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel about editing later. It's very exciting. I still never know where to look at for the camera. Okay, so we get in here and the first thing we do is make a beeline to the Bruce Campbell autograph table, and we met him and he was awesome and we chatted with him. And you know, me being my extroverted self just kind of asked, you know, how's this day going? What did you think about New England? And he said he kind of judged an area by the people he meets, because you can meet a certain percentage and they know every line of every movie he's ever been in. And we got to shake his hand and he personalized our stuff. And we got a photo op at 2 with him, which is awesome. We are gonna hug that motherfucker. Oh, can I swear on my own vlog? Yeah, I can swear on my own vlog. And now we're gonna see where Kane Hodder's table is, and we'll have some fun. Aww, somebody's parents are amazing. Fancy. Plenty of t-shirts, kids. Plenty. Plenty of toys. Oh, the puppets! I need puppets! This is our childhood in plushie form. I love it. Genre cons are definitely cool. You're gonna see a lot of different merchandise and stuff as opposed to some of the pop culture Comic Cons that we've gone to, more collectible show. This is all like horror focused, super goth, super metal. So you're gonna see a lot of merchandise obviously catering to that. Why is my chin all red? And there's also a lot of unique artists and creators and vendors here as well. And the vendor hall, you know, at the Centrum is a good size. Oh, a Vincent Price shirt! Finally! I've been looking for him. Local horror. Guess what I'm looking for? I heard there was a bar. I love you, Jackbird! My favorite part about coming to conventions is standing in line. And look, we're in another line! This time we're gonna get our photo op with Bruce Campbell. We are gonna hug that guy. Life goals, check them off. Con bucket list, one at a time.
You read on the interwebs that I enjoyed working so many locations. Yes, because bad guys are either in $1 million penthouses or shitholes. So everyone's like, man, you probably can't wait to get back to Miami. I'm like, do you know how many bombed out factories we shot in? Because that's where bad guys hang out. Really nice places and really bad places. So yeah, I know the ass end of Miami as well. But sure, I loved all those locations, sir. Did I stop Spider-Man? I didn't stop him every time. But I named him in the first Spider-Man. He wanted to be called the Human Spider. The ring announcer renamed him the Amazing Spider-Man. So I named Spider-Man. I'm the only character who ever defeated Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2. I'm the snooty usher who didn't let him in because he was late to see Mary Jane in a play, and it would spoil the illusion. No one's ever defeated Spider-Man except for me. Yeah, it's true. I mean, look it up. Okay, that's good. You can actually sit down, yeah. Where do you start? Where do you start with such an insult? Let's see. Sir, previous to Ash vs. Evil Dead, there had been a 25-year gap between Army of Darkness and then. So, in the course of 3 movies from 1979 to 1991, you got a 1.5-dimensional Ash. In the first Evil Dead, he's a worthless teenager. He could have been in a cabin on the edge of the woods movie. He could have been killed in the first 10 minutes. Very nondescript character. Who then, by the end, is really just a survivor, because the braggart goes out and gets killed. So Ash is really just a survivor. By the time Evil Dead 2 comes along, he's been through a lot, he's a little more experienced, he'll get us through this. Time traveler at the end. By Army of Darkness, Ash becomes why he becomes a bragger and like the ugly American. Why did he become that character from Evil Dead 2? Sir? You seem to be fine with that. Were you fine with Army of Darkness? You think Ash was fucking stupider in Ash vs. Evil Dead than in Army of Darkness? You can't remember Clap 2 Verona fucking Dicto? You're wrong. You're wrong.
Hit up the Bruce Campbell panel. It was amazing. He just gave a kid $20 because they said that they had seen his new Netflix show. It was just a kid in the audience. It was fantastic. I'm gonna go back into the main exhibit hall to see about getting some more prints for the fan, and then we'll call this one a day. Okay, that's it. Rock and Chuck 2019 Sunday, closing the show down. Met Bruce Campbell. That was amazing. Total con bucket list. Check it off. Bruce Campbell, groovy baby.